Napoleon Bonaparte was born in 1769 on the island of Corsica, which had just become part of France a few years before his birth. His family was part of the island's minor nobility, but they weren't rich. As a young man, he went to France to study and enrolled in a military school. There, because of his accent and modest background, he was often teased and looked down upon. But these challenges only made him more determined and ambitious. His first big opportunity came in 1793 during the Siege of Toulon. The city, a crucial port, was occupied by British forces and French royalists. Napoleon, a young artillery officer, was put in charge of part of the operation. He proposed a bold plan. Instead of attacking the city directly, they should capture the fort overlooking the harbor, forcing the enemy fleet to flee. The plan worked perfectly, the fort fell, and Toulon was liberated. At just 24 years old, Napoleon became a national hero and a young general to watch. After that, he proved his loyalty and efficiency by suppressing a royalist uprising in Paris, and soon he was appointed commander of the French army in Italy. There, with brilliant tactics and incredible speed, he defeated the Austrian armies and conquered northern Italy. These victories made him even more popular and respected across France. By 1799, taking advantage of political chaos in France, Napoleon staged a coup with the help of some politicians and seized power. He first ruled as first consul and in 1804 crowned himself Emperor of France in a grand ceremony. During his reign, he introduced wide-ranging reforms, including the Napoleonic Code, the creation of a central bank, and the reorganization of the education system. Militarily, he achieved major victories, including battles at Austerlitz and Jena, which expanded his influence over much of Europe. However, his greatest mistake was the invasion of Russia in 1812. The brutal Russian winter, lack of supplies, and fierce Russian resistance almost completely destroyed his massive army. This disastrous campaign marked the beginning of his decline. Finally, in 1815 at the Battle of Waterloo, the Allied forces of Europe, led by Britain and Prussia, defeated him. Napoleon surrendered and spent the rest of his life in exile on the remote island of St. Helena until his death in 1821.